Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today let's create some stylized rock floor, something like a desert one, so let's do this. The first thing I will start creating the shapes with the polygon. So I can add some curves and decrease the gradient and the scale too. And I will make a slope with this using a Perley noise. Let me scale down and let's deform this shape. I will switch to minimum and I will duplicate this slope. I will reconnect right here and I will duplicate the Perley noise too because I want to make a disorder. So after that my pattern changed, so I will blend back this too, but this right now will be a minimum darken and we can control this damage in the side. And right now I will blend again with the gradient. So let's multiply, and this one is the first base of my shape. I can duplicate the same shape, and one thing I want to try is decrease the gradient or increase to make this, and I will blend this one with a Perlin noise but with the scale very small. So let's make the form. Let's see. Let me increase the curve. I will create a levels to increase the white. Yes, like this. Let me increase and decrease these values. Okay. Let's make some deformation with this order. I will make this blend instead. The end I will make this right here in the middle. And I will create now a tile sampler to put these two rock shapes. The first one, switch the pattern number to 2, and now I will decrease these two numbers, scale random, position offset, and their rotation. If I connect this right here, let me increase the normal. You already can see how the shape is looking. And now what I will create is a height blend with clouds 2 as the height on the top. Let me disable the contrast. And I will make a very soft blur at the surface. Okay. Tessellation. Everything looks good. I will decrease the tile number. So let me decrease right here and scale down. We'll multiply the clouds with a pearly noise. Let me disable a little bit this blur right here. We'll move all of this here, and I will make some cracks using the cells. Let me scale down. I will create a slope again with another pearly noise. We'll make an edge detect. We'll create a warp with crystals. Okay, and I will blend right here, but I will use as my opacity pearly noise, and I will create a levels, and I will increase the black and the white. Something like this should work, and use the multiply. And with this you can control how much um, cracks you want to appear in the surface. Okay. We'll switch. I think multiply will be better, and I will decrease this. Maybe I can make a warp, a directional warp right here, and use the intensity my tile itself. And I will create another tile sampler with the paraboloid to make some damage in the surface of my material, my rocks. Scale random, position random, color random, and I will create a blend. I will with the levels, I will invert these values and multiply. Let me increase the levels and make a blur, because I don't want these hard lines right here. Okay. I will try use plasma to make some waves in the sand. So for this, I will make a transform. Rotate it right here. Make a tile of this. And I will create a blend. And I will try to subtract. And create a warp. Let me invert because multiply should work better. Let me disable this blur, and let's fix all of this right here. Now I will back here in my height blend, decrease, and let's start making the colors. So let me see how the curvature is looking. We use the curvature's move. Looks interesting. Starting with the gradient, I will start making the color of the rocks. So maybe something like this. So dark brown. Okay. And now I will create a gradient for the sand. I want the sand like the same shade, so but I think a little bit saturated. create a blend, put this as a base, this one on the top, and my height blend give me the height mask to blend these two colors. And if I put right here, the colors are here. So let's fix some colors. Let's find a good color for them. Okay. Okay, maybe this shade for the sun looks interesting. I just need to find something for the rocks. So for this, I will use the ambient occlusion. So let me create a levels. Like this. Blend, put this as my opacity. And I will create noise color that I use in maybe spots tree. Let me see what's more. We can try this one. So put a gradient and take some rock reference. So for example, I got this color for random rock that I got in Google image. Okay, and let's put right here and see how this is looking. And let's blend correctly. You can see the noise shapes looks really interesting at the top of the rock. Now I will duplicate, just the levels. I will invert. Let me drag this back here. And let's make some occlusion in this shape. So I will make a dark version of this. I can multiply. It's looking interesting. Now what I will do is I will take this curvature, I will blend, and I will use the histogram or gradient map, and I will increase the black just to make this white hard lines at the top. And let's try overlay scream. And I will try to slope the slow blur with this miser. Something like this. Okay, and let's take our levels. Maybe curvature sable. We can get more hard lines. I will create a blur. And another levels to increase the white. Blend again. Let's take a bright color and put right here. And let's decrease the opacity. I want this very soft. And now I will create a blend. And with this ambient occlusion, I will make some occlusion in the all map. So let me put this right here. My opacity, I will create a color node. Let's put right here. Let's find a good color for this, for a good occlusion. And let's work in some roughness. So for this, I will create an invert, and I will use the invert grayscale, and I will blend back with the same spots tree that I used to make the noise color, but I will blend with the hide mask because I don't want my scent get too much shiny. So can use this, and let's decrease. Oh, let's see a good blend for this. Add linear. It's okay, it's looking good. But maybe I can make some holes in the shape of this. So I will just copy and paste the same tile sampler that I did. I will scale down. Use the X and I scale random, size random. And I will blend again, but first I will use a non-uniform blur. Right intensity. like this. And let's subtract, but not too much. We got some interesting rock faces. Hmm, really interesting. Maybe duplicate this too because I really liked the faces that I created right here. And I will just disable a little bit the scale random and make smaller ones. And with um, good mask for this. And again, let's subtract. Okay, I think that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you next time.